anniversary of the publication of the Sufis, which, as I think everyone in this room will know, was sort of the seminal work on Sufism that Idries Shah wrote because he thought this material and these ideas were important to people in the West at the time. And we think now that it's very important that we take these ideas back to the East. The Islamic world has been becoming more and more extremist. We think that these ideas belong to the whole of humanity and they are an antidote to extremism. My dad often used to say, you cannot be an extremist or a fundamentalist if you have a really well-developed sense of humour, if you have a good balance in your life, if you have a flexible way of thinking, not least an interesting attitude against the sort of ritualistic aspect of organised religion, equal rights for women. I mean, my dad was passionate about education for women. My sister and I often regretted that when we were forced to study. But, you know, all this stuff. We started, of course, with Afghanistan because, hey, why wouldn't we? We have a feeling they probably need it more than somewhat.
When I think of our childhood at Langton House, what I think of is the sound of a manual typewriter typing. It never, ever, ever stopped typing because our dad was trying to get through this incredibly important work. He was trying to get it down with crazed energy to make accessible in the West something that had been used in the East for so many centuries. Since his death in 1996, we've seen that Sufism is being, has been, you know, persecuted in the East and misinterpreted in the West. And it's something that really we wanted to kind of set straight. We've committed to reprint all our dad's books, firstly in English, and as we can do them, one every couple of months or even sooner if possible. And these copies that you see here are using a technique called print on demand. If you order a copy on Amazon or online, and you will find copies in bookshops, and please order them in bookshops as well, a copy will be printed for you and it will be mailed to you. So I'm incredibly excited by this new model. They're already available through Google Books, but we're going to make them so you can read them for free online, and you can download them for just a nominal amount. And I'll just leave you with this, that I'm so thrilled. This is the first of these new editions, and I think our dad would, you know, he'd be really, really amazed and touched, you know, and he's on the back. So